Greetings, YouTube. The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons & Dragons. And today on the Doctor Spell Prognosis, we're talking about the spell Commune. We're giving this spell a solid B. I like this spell. It's not one you're really going to use in combat. It takes a while to cast, but it's a pretty good spell outside of combat, particularly if you need to figure out a situation that you can't actually figure out and need a little help. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, so Commune is a 5th level spell. It does take a minute to cast, but it is a ritual spell. So if you have it prepared, you can cast it pretty much over and over and over again with a 10-minute cast. It has a range of self, verbal, somatic, and material component, which is just some incense and a vial of holy or unholy water, depending on your god, I guess. It has a duration of a minute, and so you contact your deity. You basically, as part of the ritual or the 1-minute casting, you say a prayer, you contact your deity. Or divine proxy, so, the avatar of your deity or something like that. And you can ask up to 3 questions that can be answered with a yes or no. You must ask the questions before the spell ends. You receive a correct answer for each question. So, rule number 1 about this spell is have those questions written out before you ask them. Because when I have players cast this spell, I take a little timer and I start it. Because you got 1 minute to ask them. So you want to make sure that you hold your players to that time limit. And as a player, you want to make sure that you stick to that time limit. So, you should sit down with your party as the player casting the spell to say, I've got this spell. Let's discuss how we could use this spell. What questions could we ask? I think rule number 2 about this is how you format those questions. There are, if we do this, will this happen? If I open this, will this explode? We are looking for this thing. If we go in this direction, will we find it? Is this thing exactly 500 miles away? You really want to be as specific as you can possibly be. A lot of if and when or if and how type of questions are good to ask. So divine beings are not necessarily omniscient. So you might receive an unclear answer as an answer if the question pertains to information that lies beyond the deity's knowledge. So you need to understand that too. And as a dungeon master, you kind of need to understand that a character's god doesn't know everything. In a case where a one-word answer could be misleading or contrary to the deity's interest, the GM might offer a short phrase as an answer instead. So, contrary to the deity's interest. So, if you're asking, about how to destroy a god that is a friend of your god, that's not necessarily within the interest of your god. So, lastly, if you cast the spell 2 or more times before finishing your next long rest, there is a cumulative 25% chance for each casting after the first that you get no answer. The GM makes this roll in secret. Now, no answer is better than the wrong answer and not knowing that it's the wrong answer. So, if you cast the spell a second time and you don't get any answers, then you know it didn't work. And you know what happened. I would suggest only casting this once every long rest. And in a really dire emergency situation, casting it twice, but never 3 times. Never 3 times. All right, that's what I got for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.